Sanitation historically was grim. Chamber pots had been unchanged for centuries. Staffordshire potters thought differently, creating decorative designs in new materials. This is my top 10 pots. We start with a pot by Masons from Lane Delft, now Fenton, who named this new patented stoneware as ironstone in the 1820s. Decorated externally with a classic English village transferware scene, this pot has the common mason snake-shaped handle. Samuel and John Bevington from Hanley were decorating specialists, adding hand-painted enamels to a brown transferware base. One of the first potters to create an elaborate branded backstamp, they were also the first to add imagery to the bottom of the pot. Still made from ironstone, now out of patent, Bridgwood Sons from Longton produced a pot decorated with the flow blue pattern in the 1860s. With a decorative inner rim, this pot was given the Rome label. In the 1870s, Ridgway, Sparks and Ridgway, later Ridgways, produced a stunning pot in a pink or salmon transferware pattern. Inspired by Japan, the Yedo pattern showcased archers shooting at fruit in a fantastic oriental scene. Yedo was renamed Tokyo after 1868. Over the next decade, Thomas Furnival and Sons from Cobridge produced a covered pot decorated with brown transferware inspired by the aesthetic movement. This decoration was called the Albany pattern. Sixth on my list is a WT Copeland pot made at the Spode Works in Stoke-on-Trent. It has a rare pink and mustard flower design. This is the only pot with a registration diamond alongside the impressed Copeland mark. This design was registered on the 13th of March 1878. In the 1880s, a more refined earthenware sometimes took the place of ironstone. Powell, Bishop and Stonier from Hanley chose what they called ornamental ivory to produce a pot in the songbirds pattern. Mintons from Stoke-on-Trent were also not too grand to take a slice of the toiletware market. In the 1890s, enamels were hand-painted on a brown transferware flower background to present what was called the Adelaide pattern. Ninth in my sequence is a pot by Wedgwood at the end of the 19th century. This is the popular Chinese-inspired willow pattern that many potters have used. England on the backstamp dates this to after 1890 and the McKinley Tariffs Act. My last example demonstrates innovations at the end of the 19th century. The Upper Hanley Pottery Company produced a chamber pot slop jar bucket with a slop jar liner. This was made in the maple pattern in another refined earthenware called semi-porcelain. The liner enabled waste to be poured through the holes into the jar below. It could also be used as a pot. This summarises the potters in date order throughout the 19th century, my top of the pots. Masons, Bevington, Bridgwood, Ridgways, Furnival, Copeland, Powell and Bishop, Mintons, Wedgwood, and finally Upper Hanley. These manufacturers were proud to add their names to these pots that increasingly became part of a matched set of toiletware. These relics of history are highly collectible today and can be used for other purposes such as flower pots. I do not own the pots featured here, so I must thank the owners for contributing to this film. If you enjoyed this clip, please click the like button and do subscribe to be kept informed of more historical videos from the 19th century. Thanks for watching.